Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Vols will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense calls a timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Got it behind the line. It's Staley. And he'll run across the sidelines after a good gain. They've been third down coming in. Hotty-toddy, gosh almighty. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. That's reeled in, it's Gossett. And the big game is got it on the 46.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. 3rd and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into
strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. Here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Ray. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup down. stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll do it himself. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give on the option. Shakes off the defender. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Got a man, it's Staley. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. When Sharks circling, crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Volunteers are rolling down the field. I don't think that's the way they do it out. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Staley. Smashes ahead. And they exploit that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
What a great job tackling that time by the quarterback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option to get it out to the playmaker in space. This guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling. I show it to you right there.
Trying play action. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown ball. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick. As you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 27 to East Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're testing the right side here. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the wide end. Working that left side. Coming through that 3rd down converts, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hand, it's Lee. And that spin move just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield and throw. Powers through the defender. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So here is the Tennessee offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing.
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Volunteers. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Gossett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Norris. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Nice move there. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The give to the tailback. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some go-go.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. Running through contact. A huge jump as he gets it all the way down to the 11. To it's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Fires into the end zone. This is just yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 85 yards. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call the situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and relieve the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not score, take care of the football, get a few first downs, and walk out of the day.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing at a big moment.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that open field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Simmons. Bringing the heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Last chance coming up. Oh, they're after him. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Now close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a tougher-ranked team, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff? Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. College football.